This is my very first YouTube video, but I thought, and I usually don't want to take the time to do anything like this, but yesterday I changed the alternator in my car. It's a 2007 Toyota Sienna, and I had watched the videos from Big Red Fish Daddy, or Big Red Fish Dad, something like that, and Proclaim Liberty 2000, and Zero Experience Required, plus many others, but those were the three major ones, and I gotta say thank you, thank you, thank you for your videos. It helped me so much. I discovered I didn't need to do all that you guys, or some of you guys were saying that you needed to do, so I wanted to do this video so that you could see that you don't have to take half the car apart to be able to do it. I'm not gonna, it's gonna be a little bit different because I'm not gonna take out the alternator and put it in because I already did it. But hopefully you'll get enough out of this for me to be able to help you. So the first thing, I did find that taking off the lid here was really simple. You just pull up, it has things that pop off. That did help me and will help with this videos for you to be able to see what's going on. They were, and actually, I'm not doing it now, but you do want to disconnect your negative battery terminal. It is a 10 millimeter screw, and I did both the positive and the negative, and I put and that's also a 10 millimeter, well, not screw, nut. So I ended up, because I couldn't get the socket wrench set in here, using the wrench for that, and the socket for this. I'm not sure what tools do you have and what positions things are in, so I don't know if that will be helpful. And the other thing that I did, because I have kids, I'm a single mom, and I don't want to, they might be coming around while I'm doing this. I took this and I put it over here. I put a sock around it so it wouldn't accidentally slip and end up on my battery and turn the car back on. But from other videos I learned that to take this off because that's what makes the car be dead. So, so that's that. So after I did that, the other thing that was the most important thing that I did, the second most important thing that I did, was I went to Advanced Auto Parts and I asked about their loaner tools, because I also watched videos on how to release the tension on my serpentine belt. And so I got the loaner tool. What a blessing. I cannot tell you how much this helped me so much. The tensioner on our cars, on the 2007 Toyota Siennas, I'm assuming you're watching this because that's what you got, but if you have something similar, does not have something that works like this. When I tried to put it in, that's not the 14, like this, I couldn't get it. Oh, I could get that one in. Okay. I couldn't get that in, and I didn't want to take this apart. I tried different things. Tried different ways of trying to be able to do it, because when after I could bring it, and you want to here, come around on this side. So you want to. This is the tensioner. So there's this pull here, and there's this one here. So it's the second one down. You're going to attach it on it, and to try to find the right angle with this one, I couldn't get the right angle for where it was at. So they had in here this kind of thing. So I tried doing it with this, and I could get a better angle sticking it on there. But what I found is I could get it to go up when I went counterclockwise and release the tension. But then when it released, it goes further down, and I got it stuck here. So that did not work. I'm a creative problem solver. That's one of my strengths, why I can do this kind of work with very little knowledge. So, watching other people, I grabbed and used this piece that came with the loaner tools, and I put this on, but this was not enough. And even my neighbor who came and helped me in the end was like, oh, I can do this without it. I don't remember who it was. I think it was Zero Experience Required, who had shown me, and I don't have that out right now, I'm sorry, to grab the curtain rod, the tension curtain rod as an extension bar, because with that extension bar and my ratchet, I was able to move it counterclockwise, and then take the extension bar off, so that because the extension bar, when it came here, it again got stuck. But I take the extension bar off, and then your ratchet can release down, and you can take that off. So hopefully that makes sense to you without me actually doing it. Especially if you watch the other videos, it should all come together. So then I went to work with disconnecting the electrical. So you can see over here, this just comes right off. This is, again, I believe a 10 millimeter nut, so I used my socket wrench and got that off. This, on one of the videos, this clip, this comes off. It took me forever. Now, see, I can just take it off nice and easily. But when I did it myself, at first it was so stuck on there, I had to really work on it. I don't know, maybe it took me 15, 20 minutes, maybe even a half an hour. But I did get it eventually to come off. This one, I knew that I needed, you don't need to get a screwdriver at all, which I was trying to do. But I finally, because I couldn't figure it out, took the sock off where I could see where to push. So you need to push, Maya, are you looking? Bring it down real close. My daughter helping me. I don't know if you can see, but you push this part in, that's underneath the sock. So with the sock part, or whatever you call this rubber thingy, I call it a sock. If this is on it, you just can push on the rubber, but you have to squeeze really hard and pull out. But it's not that hard once you get that released. You do not need to use a screwdriver at all. The other thing that you needed to take off was this one down here. I don't know if you can see. Here, let me come from this angle. Okay, see right there, that white thing? You squeeze it in. I don't know if I can push that part in and pull it up. The place where I could not, for the life of me, get it to come loose. There, you see that zip tie? At the right angle. Right there's a zip tie. There's a clip back there. I could not. I understood what I was supposed to do. I had tried everything to get that off. I think I probably spent a half an hour, maybe even an hour trying to get that off. I couldn't. My neighbor came home last night. I spent all day yesterday working on this. But my neighbor came home and he was able to get that to break that off, and then we just put it back on with a zip tie and cut the zip tie down. So we got off all the electrical, and then we started working on the bolts. Let me see if I can figure out a way. Okay, so right here. So Maya, you can take this again because I'm having a hard time doing this and finding things. So right here, this is the 14 millimeter. Okay, so that's the first one that you want to undo. The second one, what I had to do, I couldn't use a regular, I can't remember what I used on this. I think I might have used just a regular old socket. But I had to experiment and find which would work. So it wasn't just a matter of having one set of sockets to put in. So I had, you know, this size, I had this size, and I had the ones that became the loaner tool, plus I had this. So I can't remember what I used for that. I think it was these longer ones to get it out far enough so that I could have some space to move.